I can hear you, man.
Awesome, awesome. How you going?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. A little bit tired, but yeah, feeling good.
Well, that's good to hear. Where are you calling in from today?
I'm in Sydney at the moment, so yeah, just over in Sydney. Whereabouts are you?
Western Australia, Western Australia.
Oh, nice,
No,
nice, nice and
so,
sunny.
yeah, very. I guess before we get into the call, I'll just check that you've got 30 to 45 minutes spare.
Yeah, I'm free.
Awesome, awesome. Well, we'll get straight into it. What sort of motivated you to hop on the call today?
Yeah, I'm just interested in seeing if sales is something that would be good for me, if something I can sort of start moving into, because I'm just looking to start something new.
Okay, okay. And do you have any, I guess, experience in sales? Is like, what are you currently doing at the moment?
At the moment, I'm working in advertising, so sort of part of the same, conglomerate, I guess, but obviously sales is just like more person to person rather than like advertisements. But yeah, sort of thought maybe it was semi-related to what I'm already doing.
Yeah, okay. I don't really know much about advertisement. Can you, I guess, tell me a bit about it, walk me through it?
Yeah, so the part that I'm working in at the moment is like I work with like an editing place. So pretty much once, the people have decided this is the advertisement, they've shot it, they've got all the kind of like videos and stuff like that, then they bring it to us and then we kind of go through editing the process. So we'll add like, the text, we'll add, whatever effects you want on it. It's kind of like CapCut, but like professional. you know,
Yeah,
where you sit there and you're like, oh, this millisecond, okay, we got to change it to this because that's going to be a bit better. So I'm in the more editing side of it, but yeah, still advertising in general,
yeah, okay. Nice, nice. Yeah, that makes sense. Um, how's that going for you?
yeah. To be honest, man, like I studied it in university and then I've been working it for probably like a year now. Um, it's definitely not what I thought it was going to be, and I'm finding it quite hard, like with the people that and the environment that I'm sort of working in. So I do like it, but it's not something that I really see myself doing forever.
Yeah, okay. Wow. So, you said there, it's not really something you expected, like, or wasn't what you expected. Sorry.
hmm
What sort of mean by that?
I feel like it's the environment, like it's the people and the type of people that work in advertising. Like, I feel like I never really had that experience when I was like with uni and I was with my mates. I was like, oh, if these people are my co-workers, like that would be the vibe. Like my lecturers were really nice, but I feel like actually being in the industry, like it's quite the expectations are really high and like I don't know, maybe it's just where I'm working and it's just my boss, but he's just not a good human, and just kind of like puts a lot of pressure on all of us to kind of achieve and do well. And then, we might do well, we might like smash something, and then it's just like you kind of get nothing in return. It's not, I feel like it's not a good place for me to be.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. How are you sort of coping, I guess, with, being in this, environment that's a bit toxic, really.
Mm. Uh, I feel like it's quite hard. I think there's a part of it where I have just kind of gotten used to it, but obviously that's why I'm thinking about, okay, how can I actually get out of it? Because it's like you can kind of see, all right, this is how I feel now, but is this going to get better? Like I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's good that you're sort of, thinking about, I guess, your future.
Mm.
Did you say you've been doing this for a year
Mhm.
and it's been like that the whole year?
I feel like it probably took me about 3, 4 months to realize like what was really going on. I think whenever you first start a new job, you kind of, you're excited, you're keen, you want to like impress as much as you can. And then I sort of realized like, fuck, no matter how much work I do, like it's not really gonna cut it because like it's just I have to just keep, the guys that are at the top, they've been like slaving like that for so long to get to the point where they do kind of have some like a bit more like authority and like are making more money and stuff like that. But it's just like you got to slave your way to get to that position.
Yeah, wow. Wow. And how long do you reckon, I guess if you did stay with it, you would have to, slave away to sort of get to that position?
If I wanted to work the way I wanted to work, which is not like, doing crazy hours, like it would take me a really long time because it's like maybe like 10 years, right? Because it's like you have other people in there that are willing to do the like 10, 12, 14-hour days that are gonna just like be able to outperform you in that sense. So it's like, yeah, okay, I could do that, but and I might excel really quickly, but it's just gonna leave me feeling more like shit than I already do, So it's yeah, it would take me a really long time, I think, with how I like to work.
Okay. Okay. So, you sort of realized, all of this
Mm,
uh 9 months ago. Was it 9 months ago? Oh, 3 months. Yeah. Sort
yeah.
of around. Um, have you tried anything else to, maybe getting a new job if it's the environment or, tried anything else to, I guess, get out of this sort of situation?
I mean, I do sometimes look for like other jobs and stuff like that in the industry. And yeah, I have thought about that, but it's also realizing like, yeah, okay, I might be able to get another job, but even friends that I have from like uni, it's not like anyone's like, oh, the place I'm working at is amazing or anything like that. So I guess it's like that's why I'm looking into something where it's, completely by myself. I can kind of start something new because yeah, I don't really see if I could make something else happen, I'd rather not have to go into another advertising job.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. No, that makes perfect sense. I guess, if you did have to, like stay in this sort of situation and nothing
Mm.
sort of change, what's it gonna sort of look like for you in, let's say, a year or 6 months?
Mm. I don't know. It kind of scares me to think about that, man. I don't, I think it's like I might have to end up just, adopting the mindset if you can't beat them, join them, sort of, and just like really just if I feel like if I'm going to stay there, I should just commit to trying to get as get where I can go. But then I know that if I do that, it's just like my mental health will probably suffer, my social life will probably suffer. So that's why it's like, okay, I probably do need to get out of this because either I'm just gonna like stay where I'm at and it's gonna kind of be the same and I'm not gonna get ahead financially in my career, or I have to like put in a lot more effort, which is gonna get me ahead, but it's gonna put me back in other ways. So it's I guess it's kind of seeing that maybe there's not really like there's no win-win like win-win. It's like lose-lose in most situations.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that definitely doesn't sound like something, we want for you or you want for yourself. You sort of mentioned there that, you won't be good, mentally if you,
Mm.
stay. You sort of mean by that.
Um, I guess it's like I think I have to kind of compartmentalize a little bit going to work, where you kind of like put how you're feeling aside so that you can get on with what you're doing. Because it's like, I can't be depressed at work. I can't be upset. I can't, show how I'm feeling. I've got to make sure I'm performing and doing a good job. So how long can I really do that for? I don't know, and maybe I might be able to maintain that at work and be doing a good job at work, but I know that inevitably, like, it's gonna cause repercussions unless, like, I start bloody going to therapy or something. But like, then it's just like, I don't want to feel like I need to do that for my job,
Sure, for sure. That's yeah, no, that's a lot. How's that gonna make you feel, if you stay in it and your mental health's really gonna drop?
Yeah, I feel like when you talk about it, it just makes you realize like how shit it is. Um, so yeah, I feel like it probably, yeah, it would make me feel, yeah, like I would need to kind of do something to get out of it. Because if I don't change, then I guess that's kind of where it's going to end up. So yeah.
Yeah, okay. And is that, I guess, sort of change to get out of this situation, sort of something you're looking for now?
I mean, as soon as I can, get started, I think would be the best because